Nikola Tesla was not just a man of science and machines. He was not just the person who gave the world electricity in a way that changed everything. He was much more than the inventor we read about in history books. When people think about Tesla, they imagine a brilliant scientist, a genius who worked alone in his lab late at night, surrounded by strange devices and flashing lights. But there was a side of Tesla that very few people talk about. There was a part of him that was full of deep thoughts about life, about death, about the universe, and about something even bigger than science. He had ideas that were so powerful and so mysterious that they were almost like secrets hidden from the world. And for many years, people did not talk about these ideas because they were too strange, too hard to understand, or maybe too dangerous for the time. Tesla spent many quiet hours thinking about the universe, not just as a scientist, but as a human being who wanted to understand everything. He believed that the universe was alive in some way. He felt that everything we see, and even the things we cannot see, are all connected. To him, the stars in the sky were not just lights. They were part of a great system, a system full of energy that flows everywhere, even through us. He thought that humans are not separate from the universe, but we are part of it, like small pieces of a much bigger puzzle. When Tesla looked at the stars, he did not just see beauty. He saw answers waiting to be discovered. He believed that energy moves through the universe like waves in the ocean, always flowing, always changing, but never stopping. As a child, Tesla had many unusual experiences that made him think deeply about life. He would often have visions like clear pictures in his mind of things that had not happened yet. He once said that these visions helped him invent new things, as if the ideas were given to him by something greater than himself. He felt that there was a hidden force guiding him, a force that wanted to show him the secrets of the world. He never fully explained what this force was, but it was clear that he trusted it. He believed it was part of the great mystery of life, something beyond what science could measure. This is what made Tesla different from other inventors. He did not just work with machines and numbers. He also listened to the quiet voice of the universe speaking to him in moments of silence. Tesla's understanding of energy was far beyond his time. He once said that if we could understand the true nature of energy, we would understand everything about the universe. He believed that energy is not just something we use to power our homes or our devices. He believed it is the very thing that keeps the universe alive. He thought that every living thing, every star, every planet, and even every thought in our minds is made of energy. And because energy never disappears, Tesla believed that life itself never truly ends. To him, death was not the end of the journey, but a change in the way energy moves. He thought that when a person dies, their energy continues to exist in the universe, flowing into new forms, becoming part of the endless dance of life and creation. People around Tesla often felt that he was different, not just because of his intelligence, but because of his deep connection to things beyond the material world. He was known to spend hours walking alone at night, looking up at the stars and thinking about the mysteries of life. He once mentioned that during these walks, he felt closer to understanding the secrets of the universe. It was as if the quiet night sky spoke to him in a language only he could understand. He believed that silence was important because it allowed him to hear the gentle whispers of truth that are usually hidden by the noise of everyday life. In those moments of silence, he felt connected to everything, as if he could feel the heartbeat of the universe itself. Tesla also believed in the power of imagination. He said that imagination is more important than knowledge because knowledge is limited to what we already know. But imagination allows us to explore what we have not yet discovered. He trusted his imagination to guide him toward new ideas and solutions that others could not see. He believed that imagination was a gift from the universe, a way for the unseen world to communicate with us. In his mind, imagination was not just a tool for inventing machines, but also a way to understand the deeper questions of life. He saw imagination as a bridge between the physical world and the invisible forces that shape our existence. There were moments when Tesla felt lonely, because his ideas were so different from those around him. Many people could not understand the things he talked about, especially when he spoke about life, death, and the universe. Some people thought he was dreaming too much, while others thought his ideas were too strange to be real. But Tesla did not let this stop him. He continued to explore these thoughts in his mind, even if he had no one to share them with. He believed that truth does not depend on how many people believe in it. He felt that even if the whole world did not understand his ideas, they were still true if they came from deep understanding and connection with the universe. Tesla also paid close attention to nature. He believed that nature holds many answers to the mysteries of life. He once said that if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you must think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. He noticed that everything in nature follows patterns and rhythms, from the way the seasons change to the way birds fly in the sky. He saw these patterns as signs that the universe is not random, but carefully designed. Tesla believed that by studying nature, we could learn how the universe works and maybe even understand our own purpose in life. One of the most interesting things about Tesla was his belief that thoughts themselves are a form of energy. He believed that every thought we have sends out waves of energy into the universe. These waves then interact with other energies around them. Tesla thought that if we could control our thoughts and focus them in a positive way, we could influence the world around us. He believed that the mind has great power, not just to create ideas but to shape reality itself. This belief made him pay great attention to the way he thought and the kind of energy he sent out into the world through his mind. Tesla's views about life and energy were so advanced that many people of his time could not understand them. In fact, some of his most interesting conversations about life after death, God, and the universe were never shared publicly during his lifetime. These conversations were kept quiet, hidden away, because they were considered too strange or too dangerous for the world to hear. Some people believed that if the world knew about these ideas, it would change the way people think about life forever. Tesla himself once said that the day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. This shows how strongly he believed in the power of the unseen world. Tesla's deep thoughts were not just the result of study and experiments. They came from a place of wonder and curiosity about life itself. He once explained that he felt connected to something bigger than himself, something that gave him ideas and inspiration. He could not fully explain this connection, but he trusted it completely. It was as if he had a silent conversation with the universe, and in return the universe shared its secrets with him. This connection made him feel that life is full of meaning, even if we do not always understand it. He believed that every person has the ability to feel this connection if they open their hearts and minds to it. As Tesla grew older, his thoughts about life and death became even deeper. He started to see life as a journey of energy moving through different forms and experiences. He believed that death is not something to be feared, but a natural part of the cycle of energy. He thought that when we die, our energy simply changes form and continues to exist in a different way. This belief gave him peace and made him see life as a beautiful and continuous flow of energy. He believed that nothing in the universe is wasted, not even a single thought or feeling. Everything is part of the great dance of existence. Tesla's quiet and thoughtful nature made him a man of great depth. He was not loud or boastful about his ideas. Instead, he kept them close to his heart, sharing them only with a few people who he felt were ready to understand. He believed that the truth reveals itself to those who are patient and willing to listen. Tesla's life shows us that sometimes the most powerful ideas are the ones that are not shouted, but quietly felt deep inside. His gentle way of thinking and his deep respect for the mysteries of life continue to inspire people even today. When we think about Tesla and his hidden thoughts, we begin to see that he was not only an inventor of machines, but also an explorer of the unknown. He spent his life searching for answers, not just in his laboratory, but also in his own mind and soul. He teaches us that the universe is full of wonders waiting to be discovered, and that we too can be explorers if we open our hearts to the mysteries around us. Tesla's story is a reminder that even in a world full of noise and distraction, there is great value in quiet thought and deep curiosity. When Nikola Tesla looked at the universe, he did not see it the way most people do. He did not only see the stars shining in the night sky or the sun rising every morning. He saw something deeper, something invisible yet powerful. He believed that the universe is not just empty space filled with stars and planets. He believed it is alive with endless energy, moving and flowing in ways that most of us cannot see with our eyes. He thought that this energy connects everything together, from the smallest piece of dust to the largest galaxy in the sky. To Tesla, the whole universe was like a big web where every part is linked to every other part. Nothing is alone, and everything is connected in this beautiful and powerful way. Tesla used to say that if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. He believed that everything in the universe is made of energy, even the things that look solid and still. He thought that this energy is always moving and changing, like invisible waves passing through the air. These waves of energy create the world we see around us, and they also create the world we do not see. He believed that if we could learn to understand these waves, we could unlock the secrets of life itself. This idea excited him deeply, and it became one of the main reasons he spent so much time studying energy. For Tesla, the universe was not cold or empty. It was full of life and movement. He believed that the universe is like a great symphony, where every part plays its own note, and together they create beautiful music. He saw the stars, the planets, and even the space between them as parts of this grand music. He thought that if we listen closely enough, we can hear the song of the universe. This was not a song with words or instruments, but a song of energy and vibration. It is the music of life, the sound of the universe expressing itself through endless movement and connection. Tesla also believed that humans are deeply connected to this universal energy. He thought that we are not just living in the universe, but we are part of the universe itself. He believed that the same energy that moves the stars also moves within us. This idea gave him a great sense of wonder and respect for life. He saw people not as separate from nature, but as a part of it. He thought that our thoughts, our feelings, and even our dreams are forms of energy that connect us to the universe. He believed that when we think or feel something deeply, we send waves of energy into the universe, and these waves can influence the world around us. Tesla's belief in this invisible connection made him see the world differently from others. While many people focused only on what they could see and touch, Tesla looked beyond the physical world. He wanted to understand the invisible forces that hold everything together. He believed that these forces are not just scientific, but also deeply spiritual. To him, studying energy was not just about making new inventions. It was about understanding life itself. He believed that when we understand the energy of the universe, we begin to understand who we really are and why we are here. One of the reasons Tesla became so interested in energy was because he felt its presence in his own life. He often described moments when he could feel a strong flow of energy inside him, especially when he was thinking about new ideas or walking alone in nature. He believed that this feeling was a sign that he was connected to the greater energy of the universe. He trusted this feeling to guide him, and it often led him to important discoveries. Tesla thought that everyone has the ability to feel this energy if they pay attention to the world around them and listen to their own inner feelings. Tesla's understanding of the universe was also shaped by his deep love for nature. He believed that nature is a perfect example of how energy moves and connects everything. He observed the way plants grow toward the sun, the way rivers flow to the sea, and the way animals move with purpose and grace. He saw these natural movements as expressions of the same universal energy that powers the stars. He believed that by watching nature, we can learn how energy flows and how we can live in harmony with it. Tesla respected nature deeply and believed that it holds many answers to the mysteries of life. He once explained that even the smallest part of nature is important because it plays a role in the larger system of life. He believed that nothing in the universe is useless or without purpose. Every leaf, every drop of water, and every tiny insect is part of the great web of energy. This belief made him treat nature with great care and respect. He saw beauty in the simple things and found inspiration in the natural world. He believed that if we live in harmony with nature, we can find peace and understanding in our own lives. Tesla's thoughts about the universe were so advanced that even today, many people are still trying to understand them fully. He believed that the universe is full of hidden energies that we have not yet discovered. He thought that these hidden energies could provide endless power and could even help us understand the deepest questions of life. He imagined a future where people could use these energies to live better lives, to heal the sick, and to create a world filled with peace and abundance. This vision gave him hope and pushed him to continue his work, even when others doubted him. Tesla also believed that there is no such thing as empty space. He thought that even the space between the stars is filled with energy, waiting to be discovered. He believed that the universe is like an ocean of energy, and we are like ships sailing on its surface. He imagined a time when people would learn how to dive deeper into this ocean and use its power for the good of all. This idea kept him motivated and inspired him to dream of a better future for humanity. He often spoke about the possibility of capturing energy from the universe and using it to provide free power for everyone. He believed that energy is a gift from the universe and it should be shared freely with all people. He imagined a world where no one would have to struggle for energy, where the power of the universe would be available to everyone, rich or poor. This dream was very important to him, and he worked hard to make it a reality. Although he faced many challenges, he never gave up on his belief that the universe provides enough energy for all of us. Tesla's dream of free energy was not just about technology, it was also about creating a fairer and kinder world. He believed that if people had free access to energy, they could focus more on learning, growing, and helping each other. He thought that this could lead to a better future, where people live in harmony with each other and with the universe. His vision was not just about machines and inventions, but about creating a world filled with light, hope, and understanding. Even though Tesla's ideas were very advanced, he explained them in a way that was simple and clear. He believed that the truths of the universe are not complicated, but they are often hidden beneath the surface. He thought that by keeping our minds open and our hearts curious, we can begin to see these truths for ourselves. He encouraged people to ask questions, to explore, and to never stop learning. He believed that every person has the power to understand the universe if they take the time to look beyond what is easy to see. Tesla's way of thinking shows us that the universe is not a place of fear or confusion. Instead, it is a place of wonder and endless possibilities. He teaches us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves, and that this connection gives our lives meaning and purpose. He believed that by understanding the energy of the universe, we can find our place within it and live in harmony with the world around us. When we think about Tesla's view of the universe, we begin to feel a sense of awe and respect for the world we live in. We start to see that everything is connected and that our actions matter. We realize that the energy we send out into the world, through our thoughts and actions, comes back to us in some way. Tesla's ideas remind us to live with kindness, curiosity, and respect for the universe and all its mysteries. Tesla's deep connection to the universe made him a man of great vision. He saw beyond the limits of his time and dreamed of a future where people live in harmony with the energy of the universe. His life teaches us that even the biggest dreams can start with a simple thought, and that our imagination is a powerful tool for discovery. Tesla's story inspires us to look at the world with fresh eyes and to see the beauty and possibility that surround us every day. As we continue to explore Tesla's thoughts and ideas, we begin to understand why his conversations were hidden for so long. His ideas were not only about science, but also about life, energy, and the deep connections that bind us all together. He believed that by understanding these connections, we can create a better future for ourselves and for the generations to come. Tesla's vision is a reminder that the universe is full of secrets waiting to be discovered, and that we all have the power to be explorers of these great mysteries. When we think about Nikola Tesla, we often imagine him as a scientist, as the man who worked with machines and electricity. But what many people do not know is that Tesla also had very deep and personal thoughts about things that go beyond science. He thought a lot about the mystery of life, the question of God, and the power of the unknown forces that surround us every day. Even though he spent much of his time in his laboratory, working with wires and energy, his mind often wandered into places where science could not fully explain everything. He felt there was something bigger, something that science could not yet touch, but something very real and very important. It was not something he could always see with his eyes or hold in his hands, but he could feel it deep inside his heart and mind. Tesla did not follow any religion in the way many people do, but that did not mean he did not believe in something higher. In fact, he believed strongly in a great power that moves the universe. He saw this power not as a person sitting in the sky, but as a great and wise force that flows through everything. To him, this force was full of intelligence and purpose. He believed it controls the stars in the sky, the planets in their paths, and even the life in every tree and animal on Earth. Tesla felt that this force is always working, always creating, and always giving life to the universe. He saw this power in the beauty of nature, in the way the sun rises every day, and in the way life continues to grow even in the smallest parts of the world. Tesla often said that the more he studied science, the more he believed in the existence of this higher power. He felt that the universe was too perfect to be an accident. He believed that everything works together in harmony, like a great orchestra playing a beautiful song. Every part has its role, and every part adds to the beauty of the whole. He believed that even though we cannot always understand how this power works, we can still feel its presence. Tesla thought that when we experience moments of peace, moments of wonder, or moments when we feel connected to everything around us, we are feeling the touch of this great power. He believed that this higher power is not far away from us. He believed it is very close as the air we breathe. He thought that this power lives inside us, moves through us, and connects us to each other. Tesla felt that when we open our hearts and minds, we can feel this connection more clearly. He believed that every good thought, every kind action, and every moment of love brings us closer to understanding this power. He believed that this connection is what gives life its meaning and its beauty. Tesla's view of God was not about fear or punishment. It was about understanding and love. He believed that the great power of the universe does not judge us, but instead supports us as we grow and learn. He thought that this power wants us to discover the truth, to explore the world with open minds, and to use our knowledge to make life better for everyone. Tesla believed that by understanding the laws of nature and the energy of the universe, we are actually learning more about this higher power. He felt that science and spirituality are not enemies but are two paths leading to the same truth. He once explained that nature is the most direct way to understand the higher power. When he looked at the natural world, he saw the beauty and intelligence of this power everywhere. He saw it in the way trees grow toward the light, in the way rivers flow to the sea, and in the way animals live in balance with their environment. Tesla believed that nature is full of lessons, showing us how to live in harmony with the world and with each other. He believed that by respecting nature and learning from it, we are also respecting and learning from the great power that created it. Tesla's belief in the power of the mind was also closely connected to his belief in the higher power. He thought that our minds are not just machines for thinking, but are powerful tools for connecting with the universe. He believed that our thoughts have energy, and that this energy travels out into the universe, influencing the world around us. He felt that when we think positive and loving thoughts, we create positive energy that spreads far beyond what we can see. He believed that this is one way we connect with the higher power, by using our thoughts to send out energy of love, hope, and kindness. He believed that prayer, in its simplest form, is not just about asking for things but about creating a moment of connection with the universe. For Tesla, prayer was a way of opening the heart and focusing the mind on the good and beautiful things in life. He believed that when we pray or meditate, we quiet our busy thoughts and create space to feel the presence of the higher power. He felt that in these quiet moments, we can hear the gentle guidance of the universe, helping us to live better lives and make wiser choices. Tesla's thoughts about the unknown were full of curiosity rather than fear. He did not see the mysteries of life as things to be afraid of. Instead, he saw them as invitations to explore and to learn. He believed that the universe is full of secrets waiting to be discovered, and that the great power of the universe wants us to discover them. He thought that every new discovery, every step forward in understanding brings us closer to this power. Tesla felt that the more we learn about the universe, the more we realize how much there is still to learn. But instead of feeling small or lost, he felt excited and full of wonder. Tesla also believed that love is one of the greatest powers in the universe. He thought that love connects people to each other and to the greater energy of the world. He believed that when we love, we are sharing in the creative energy of the universe itself. Love, he thought, is not just a feeling, but a force of energy that moves through people, bringing them together and helping them to grow. Tesla felt that love has the power to heal, to inspire, and to create beauty in the world. He believed that by living with love, we live in harmony with the highest power of the universe. He also believed in the power of dreams. Tesla thought that dreams are not just stories our minds create while we sleep, but are messages from the deeper parts of our being. He believed that dreams can show us our true desires, our hidden strengths, and our connection to the universe. He encouraged people to pay attention to their dreams, to see them as guides and teachers. Tesla felt that by following our dreams, we are following the path that the higher power has set before us, a path that leads us to our true purpose in life. Tesla's respect for the unknown and his belief in the higher power gave him great courage. Even when people doubted him or laughed at his ideas, he continued to follow his path. He trusted that the universe was guiding him, even when the way forward was not clear. He believed that by staying true to his heart and his vision, he was serving the greater purpose of the universe. This deep trust gave him the strength to keep going, to keep exploring, and to keep believing in the beauty and power of life. His life shows us that it is possible to be both a scientist and a spiritual seeker. Tesla teaches us that science and spirituality do not have to be separate. They can work together, helping us to understand the world and our place in it. His story inspires us to look at the universe with both curiosity and reverence, to see it not just as a collection of stars and planets, but as a living, breathing creation filled with meaning and purpose. Tesla's quiet belief in the higher power also teaches us the value of humility. He knew that no matter how much we learn, there is always more to discover. He believed that true wisdom comes from understanding how little we truly know. This humility kept him open to new ideas and experiences, always ready to learn from the world around him. He believed that by staying humble and curious, we open ourselves to the wisdom of the universe. In the end, Tesla's view of life, the universe, and the higher power is one of hope and wonder. He believed that we are all part of a great story, a story written by the energy that moves the stars and gives life to the world. He believed that by living with love, curiosity, and respect for the unknown, we can become part of this beautiful story. His life encourages us to trust in the journey, to follow our hearts, and to believe in the endless possibilities that the universe offers. When we remember Tesla and his quiet conversations about the higher power, we are reminded to look beyond the surface of things. We are reminded to see the beauty in the world around us, to feel the connection between all living things, and to trust in the wisdom of the universe. Tesla's gentle voice still speaks to us today, encouraging us to live with open hearts and to embrace the wonder of life. As we continue to explore Tesla's thoughts, we understand more and more why his conversations were kept secret for so long. His ideas were not just about machines or inventions. They were about the deepest truths of life itself. Tesla's belief in the higher power and the invisible forces of the universe invites us to look at the world with new eyes, to see it as a place of beauty, mystery, and endless discovery. When Nikola Tesla thought about life after death, he did not think about it the way many people usually do. He did not imagine it as a place far away in the clouds or somewhere beyond reach. Instead, Tesla believed deeply in the power of energy, and he thought about life and death in terms of energy that never stops moving. To him, life was not just about the time we spend here on Earth in our bodies. He believed life was much bigger than that. He believed that life is a flow of energy, and even after a person's body is gone, that energy does not disappear. It simply changes form and continues in different ways. Tesla felt that energy is eternal, and since we are made of energy, a part of us always remains alive in the universe. Tesla once explained that everything in the universe is made of energy, and energy never dies. It only moves from one form to another. He believed that when a person's life comes to an end, their energy does not stop. Instead, it joins the greater flow of energy in the universe. It becomes part of the air, the stars, the earth, and even part of other living things. He saw this as a beautiful and natural process. For him, death was not something to fear, but something to understand as part of the greater journey of life. He felt that the energy inside us goes back into the universe, where it continues to play its role in the endless dance of creation. When Tesla thought about life after death, he often looked to nature for answers. He noticed how in nature, nothing is wasted. When a leaf falls from a tree, it becomes part of the soil, helping new plants to grow. When an animal passes away, its body nourishes the earth, and life continues in new forms. Tesla believed that the same thing happens with people. He believed that the energy that gives us life also helps new life to grow after we are gone. He thought that death is not an end but a change, a movement of energy from one place to another, from one form to another. This idea gave Tesla a great sense of peace. He did not see death as something to fear. Instead, he saw it as a step in the journey of energy that began long before we were born and continues long after we are gone. He believed that understanding this could help people live with more courage and less fear. He thought that if people truly understood that their energy never dies, they would not be so afraid of what comes after life. They would see themselves as part of something much bigger, something eternal and beautiful. Tesla's thoughts about life after death were deeply connected to his belief in the energy of the mind. He believed that our thoughts and feelings are powerful forms of energy. He thought that even after the body is gone, the energy of our thoughts continues to exist. He felt that our memories, our dreams, and our hopes do not just disappear. Instead, they remain as part of the greater energy of the universe. He believed that every good thought, every act of kindness, and every loving feeling adds to the positive energy of the world, and this energy lives on. Tesla believed that because energy never ends, we continue to have an influence on the world even after we are gone. He thought that the energy we send out into the world through our actions and our thoughts continues to shape the universe. He felt that by living a good and kind life, we create positive energy that will continue to make the world a better place. In this way, he believed that we become part of the ongoing story of life, even after our physical presence is no longer here. Tesla also thought a lot about the idea of the soul. He did not speak about the soul in a religious way, but rather in a way that fits with his understanding of energy. He believed that the soul is the energy inside us that makes us who we are. It is our thoughts, our feelings, our dreams, and our hopes. He believed that this energy does not end with death but continues to exist in the universe. He felt that the soul is like a bright light, and even when the lamp is gone, the light continues to shine in the universe. He believed that the soul's energy joins with the greater energy of the universe, becoming part of the endless flow of life. He thought that this connection means we are never truly alone. Even after death, we remain connected to the universe and to all the life within it. He believed that this understanding can bring comfort to those who are afraid of death. It shows us that we are always part of the great circle of life, and that our energy continues to play a role in the universe's story. Tesla's view of life after death was not only about personal comfort, he also saw it as a source of inspiration for how we live our lives today. He believed that knowing our energy lives on can help us make better choices. It can remind us to send good energy into the world, to act with kindness, and to live with love and respect for others. He felt that by doing so, we create a legacy of positive energy that continues to benefit the world long after we are gone. He also believed that our connection to the universe means that we are connected to each other in a deep and meaningful way. He thought that because we all share the same universal energy, we are never truly separated from those we love. He felt that even after someone passes away, their energy remains close to us, part of the same flow of life that we are part of. This belief helped him feel a sense of closeness with the people he cared about, even if they were no longer physically present. Tesla found great beauty in the idea that life continues beyond what we can see. He believed that death is like moving from one room to another, from one part of the journey to the next. He thought that while we may not understand fully what lies beyond, We can trust that it is part of the natural and beautiful flow of life. This belief gave him hope and helped him to face life with courage and curiosity, rather than fear. His thoughts about life after death also gave him a deep respect for the mystery of the universe. He believed that there are many things we do not yet understand, but that does not mean they are not real. He felt that the universe is full of hidden truths, and life after death is one of these mysteries waiting to be understood. He believed that science will one day discover more about these invisible forces, helping us to understand even more about our connection to the universe and what happens after life. Tesla's peaceful view of life after death also helped him to see life itself as precious and meaningful. He believed that every moment we live is part of a greater story, and that we should cherish our time here on Earth. He thought that by living with love, curiosity, and kindness, we make the most of our journey and prepare our energy for the next part of the adventure. He believed that life is a gift, and even though it changes form, it never truly ends. He also thought about the energy of our relationships. Tesla believed that the love we share with others does not end with death. He felt that this love continues to live in the energy of the universe. He believed that when we remember someone we love, we keep their energy alive within us. He thought that our memories and our love are powerful ways to keep our connection with those who have passed away. This belief brought him comfort and helped him to feel close to the people he cared about, even after they were gone. Tesla's ideas about life after death remind us to live our lives fully and with purpose. They encourage us to see our actions as part of a greater flow of energy that continues beyond our time on Earth. His thoughts inspire us to live with kindness, to share love, and to respect the mysteries of life. They remind us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves, and that our energy contributes to the beauty of the universe. When we think about Tesla's beliefs, we start to see life and death in a new way. We begin to understand that they are not separate but part of the same journey. We see that our energy connects us to the universe and to each other, and that this connection never ends. Tesla's ideas help us to feel a sense of peace and wonder about what lies beyond, and they inspire us to live our lives with joy and purpose. As we continue to explore Tesla's hidden thoughts, we see more clearly why these conversations were kept secret for so long. His ideas were not only ahead of their time, but also deeply personal and powerful. They invite us to think differently about life, death, and our place in the universe. Tesla's quiet wisdom encourages us to embrace the mystery of life, to trust in the journey of energy, and to believe that our story continues in ways we cannot yet fully understand. When we think about Nikola Tesla and all the deep thoughts he had about life, death, the universe, and the energy that connects everything, there is one question that comes to mind. Why were these conversations hidden for so long? Why did the world not hear about these ideas earlier? It is a very good question because Tesla's thoughts were not just interesting, they were powerful. They could change the way people think about life and even change the way people live. But the truth is, during Tesla's lifetime, many people were not ready to accept these ideas. The world back then was very focused on what could be seen and touched. People believed mostly in what they could see with their eyes or prove with simple facts. Ideas about invisible energy, life after death, and the deep connection between humans and the universe felt too strange and too difficult for many people to understand. Many people in Tesla's time were afraid of things they could not explain. If something could not be measured or seen, they thought it was not real. Tesla, however, saw things differently. He believed that just because something is invisible does not mean it does not exist. He knew that there are many forces in the universe that we cannot see, like electricity before it was understood, like the energy of the sun before people knew how it worked. He believed that one day people would open their minds and understand these invisible powers. But during his time, most people were not ready for such big ideas, and because of this, many of Tesla's deeper thoughts were kept away from the public. There is also another reason why Tesla's conversations about life, death, God, and the universe were not shared openly. Some powerful people and groups did not want these ideas to become public. They were afraid that if people started to understand the true power of energy and the connection between all things, it would give people too much freedom. If people realize that they are connected to the universe in a deep and personal way, they might start to think differently about life. They might not be so easily controlled by fear or by those in power. Tesla's ideas could make people feel free and strong, and for some people in positions of power, this was a threat. Tesla dreamed of a world where energy would be free and available to everyone. He believed that energy is a gift from the universe and should not be controlled by a few people. He imagined a future where people could use the natural energy around them to power their homes, their cities, and their lives without having to pay large amounts of money or depend on big companies. But this dream scared some people because it would mean they could no longer control energy and make money from it. So they worked to keep Tesla's ideas quiet. They supported the parts of his work that made profits, like electricity for cities. But they ignored or even hid the parts of his work that spoke about free energy and the spiritual connection between people and the universe. For many years, these powerful people succeeded in keeping Tesla's deeper ideas in the shadows. Most people only knew Tesla as the man who invented important electrical systems. They did not hear about his quiet thoughts on energy that connects the soul to the universe, or about his belief that the mind has the power to shape reality, or about his understanding of life after death. These parts of his story were left out of the history books. But the truth has a way of coming out over time. Slowly, more and more people started to learn about Tesla's hidden conversations. They started to read his private writings and listen to the few quiet interviews where he spoke about these things. As people began to discover these hidden parts of Tesla's life, they started to see him not only as a great inventor, but also as a great thinker about life itself. They saw that Tesla's vision for the world was much bigger than just machines and electricity. His vision was about freedom, about understanding the deep truths of the universe, and about living in harmony with the world around us. Tesla believed that when people understand the energy of life, they can live with more joy and less fear. He believed that knowledge of the universe brings not only power, but also peace. It is interesting to think about how the world might have been different if Tesla's conversations had been shared openly from the beginning. Maybe people would have started to understand the deep connection between all living things much earlier. Maybe the idea that energy flows through everything and connects us all would have become a normal part of life. Maybe people would have learned to live more peacefully with each other, knowing that we are all part of the same great energy. But even though these ideas were hidden for a long time, it is not too late. Now that we are learning about them, we can still choose to understand them and to live by them. Tesla's hidden conversations are like a treasure chest of wisdom that is finally being opened. Inside this treasure, we find the understanding that we are never truly alone. Our energy connects us to the universe and to each other, and this connection never breaks, even after death. We find the belief that love, kindness, and good thoughts are powerful forces that shape the world. We discover that the universe is full of beauty and mystery, and that every person has the power to explore it. Tesla's wisdom teaches us that by opening our minds and hearts, we can understand the world in new and beautiful ways. Now, as we bring Tesla's hidden thoughts into the light, we have the chance to let them inspire us. We can let them change the way we see the world. We can start to notice the energy around us, to feel the connection between ourselves and the universe. We can remember that our thoughts and actions create waves of energy that travel far beyond what we can see. This understanding can help us choose to live with more kindness, more respect for life, and more curiosity about the mysteries of the universe. Tesla's story shows us that even when powerful people try to hide the truth has a way of finding its way back to the light. His life teaches us that wisdom, once discovered, cannot be kept hidden forever. It reminds us that we all have the power to seek the truth, to learn new things, and to grow in our understanding of life. Even if the journey is long, even if there are obstacles, the search for truth is always worth it. As we think about Tesla's life and his hidden conversations, we can also think about our own lives. We can ask ourselves what energy we are sending into the world. Are we sharing love and kindness, or are we spreading fear and anger? Tesla's ideas remind us that we have the power to choose. Every thought, every word, and every action is a chance to send good energy into the universe. And because energy never dies, The good we do continues to live on, helping to shape a better future for everyone. Tesla's vision of the universe is a beautiful and hopeful one. He believed that life is full of endless possibilities and that we are all explorers on a great journey. He believed that the energy of the universe flows through us, guiding us and supporting us as we grow and learn. He believed that even though life has its challenges, the energy of love and curiosity can help us overcome them. His vision reminds us to look at the world with wonder and to never stop asking questions. Even today, scientists are discovering more about the things Tesla talked about. They are learning more about energy, about the power of the mind, and about the deep connections between everything in the universe. With each new discovery, we move closer to the world Tesla dreamed of, a world where people understand the true power of energy and use it to create a better life for all. Tesla's ideas are not just dreams of the past. They are the seeds of the future, and we are the ones who can help them grow. As we finish this journey through Tesla's hidden conversations, let us carry his wisdom with us. Let us remember that the universe is alive with energy, and that we are part of that energy. Let us remember that our thoughts and actions matter, and that they shape the world in ways we may not always see. Let us live with curiosity, kindness, and a deep respect for the mysteries of life. In this way, we honor Tesla's vision and become part of the great story of the universe. Tesla's life reminds us that even the quietest voices can carry the most powerful messages. Though his conversations were hidden for many years, they are now reaching us, inviting us to see the world through new eyes. Let us listen to that invitation. Let us explore the energy of life with open hearts and open minds. Let us become part of the beautiful flow of the universe, knowing that our energy continues to live, to move, and to create now and forever.